Hey, everybody. Welcome to Difficult Research. I wanted to talk today about this article. This was on MSNBC and it was from October 25th, 2024. MAGA influencer Tim Ballard faces human trafficking lawsuit. That is so interesting. Ballard, the model for controversial anti trafficking film Sound of Freedom, has been accused of human trafficking by several women in a federal lawsuit. MAGA influencer Tim Ballard, the self styled anti sex trafficking activist who's faced multiple allegations of sexual abuse, has been hit with a federal lawsuit accusing him of human trafficking. Just saying. Ballard, a far right conspiracy theorist, was the inspiration for last year's QAnon adjacent film Sound of Freedom, a fictionalized version of his group purported anti trafficking activities. It has helped transform him into a MAGA hero. Oh my God. And Trump said at a 2023 rally that the film has inspired some of his policy proposals. Oh, wow. That is so interesting, right? Amid allegations that he coerced several women to act as his wives. Y'all, here's the couple's ruse. Here is Chad and Lori. Here is James meets Elena. This is I think we've met before in a previous life. Although Mormons say that they don't believe in multiple lives. I beg to differ. I beg to differ. I mean, I've come to the conclusion. I've done the research for the last 5 years. They say that they don't believe in multiple lives, but ask any Mormon. Ask any Mormon right now if they believe in this life, right? You're living in this current life. Then ask them where they asked or where they had a conversation with Jesus before coming to this life. Talk to them about what this life would entail, and they either accepted or declined to live this life. So that's what's supposed to happen in their premortal life. And then they believe in the afterlife. How many is that? Premortal, current, after. 3. That's multiple, in my opinion. So, whatever. Allegedly, M. Russell Ballard, who is the quorum of the, he passed away in November 12th, 2023. He was the acting president of the Quorum of the 12 Apostles in the Mormon hierarchy. So he was at the tip of the top. Like his actual descendant is the founder of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, founder Joseph Smith. It was his brother, Hiram Smith. That is who M. Russell Ballard is actually related to. Oh, and by extension, they say Jesus Christ as well. So you do with that what you will. Okay. Anyways, so this to act as his wives and perform acts with him Ballard resigned last September from the Utah-based organization he founded. I don't think that's right. I think he resigned in July or June. Could have been May even. I don't think that's right. Amid allegations that he coerced several women to act as his wives, Lori, Chad, James, and Elena. That's how James and Elena came to be. It sucks because the acting president of the Quorum of the 12 Apostles, M. Russell Ballard, is who allegedly sanctioned this whole couple's ruse, this whole you can have a wife and perform S acts with you. Okay. That is where this was born. And it bothers me because it's like, hey, how come nobody is holding these people accountable? This goes higher than Tim. Unfortunately, it sucks. I know. But I mean, really, without this couple's ruse, without this idea, I don't think that Chad and Lori would have ever even been sealed together. I don't think they would have been introduced. I don't think they ever would have came to be, if you know what I'm saying. So, anyways, so Ballard resigned last, I believe they're saying September, but I believe it was earlier than that, from the Utah-based organization he founded, Operation Underground Railroad. Ballard went on to work with a separate anti-trafficking organization that he also has ownership in, that with Ken Krogh. Interesting, right? Several women have sued Ballard for sexual misconduct last year. He has vehemently denied the claims. Some of the suits have since been dismissed, just portions of little things. They're little legalities, but others remain. He's also been the subject of several criminal probes. Interesting, right? He's also been the subject of several criminal probes. And so we know about this. The Salt Lake County District Attorney's Office told the New York Times in September it was aware of pending criminal. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. So they told the New York Times back in September it was aware of pending criminal investigations. Criminal, not lawsuits, okay? Investigations into Tim Ballard. but no charges have been filed to date. They are watching you, buddy. They are watching you, Tim. They're watching you. Boy, you better clean it up. I don't think you can. Anyways, Ballard filed defamation suits against 7 of his accusers earlier this month. Now, 6 of them have filed another lawsuit accusing Ballard of human trafficking. In the lawsuit, the plaintiffs claim that Ballard used a deceptive tactic known as the couple's ruse, pitched to them as a way to catch potential sex traffickers, to actually exploit them. Under the guise of philanthropic missions or operations aimed at rescuing women and children from human trafficking, Ballard used his position of influence and trust to exploit vulnerable individuals, the suit says. Ballard specifically targeted women for sex, labor, and other services in violation of federal anti-trafficking laws, unquote. The suit defines the couple's ruse as a deceptive strategy in which female operatives were required to simulate intimate relationships with Ballard to purportedly fool traffickers, unquote. The plaintiffs allege Ballard boosted his legitimacy in their eyes by introducing them to powerful social and political figures such as Utah Representative Burgess Owens and right-wing commentator Glenn Beck, but that Ballard abused their trust to coerce them into X acts, right? The suit continues, quote, as he gained confidence, he claimed that posing as a romantic couple, including engaging in actual touching and actual acts, was essential to avoid suspicion from traffickers, whom Ballard portrayed as omnipotent. However, it became clear that the couple's ruse was simply a false pretense for Ballard to groom, manipulate, and actually assault the women participating in the operations, unquote. The suit alleges a pattern of disturbing behavior, claiming that Ballard would talk to the women about his wife's unwillingness to perform certain X acts with him due to her religious belief, and that he claimed that these conversations were necessary to improving the couple's ruse that was not even needed in the first place. You know what I'm saying? The suit accuses Ballard of coercing the women into actual encounters by pressuring them to, quote, practice physical intimacy. It also alleges Ballard manipulated them by pitting them against one another. Sounds like a damn narcissist, right? Allegedly. The suit alleges texts between Ballard and some of the accusers appear to blur the line between anti-trafficking work and a private actual relationship. The suit also includes an audio clip of Ballard's lawyer telling a judge that Ballard's sperm was on an accuser's skirt because he masturbated into it. A spokesperson for Operation Underground Railroad, which is named as a co-defendant in the lawsuit, told Fox 13 that the new accusations, quote, are recycled claims that have been dismissed repeatedly. We are confident they will be dismissed again, unquote. What about that? What about them federal charges, though? That criminal probe they're doing into you guys. Oh my God. Anyways, Ballard's lawyer echoed that response, saying his accusers have engaged in, quote, desperate forum shopping, unquote, to rehash, quote, the same allegations, which one judge after another has called inconsistent and supported by facts, unquote. Whatever. It's a lawyer's job to defend the undefendable. Maybe Lori can be their lawyer. What you think? You think, I mean, she's going for lawyer now. What you think? Yeah. OUR and Tim Ballard, if you need a lawyer, don't call Courtney McConkie. Call Lori damn Vallow. Okay? She'll be your damn attorney. As this all plays out, let us not ignore how bad this looks for the MAGA movement, which has made a habit of baselessly accusing liberals of being, quote, groomers and, quote, and traffickers. One of the biggest peddlers of conspiracy theories about human trafficking has become accused human trafficking. That's interesting. So there's that. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Let's talk about this because I'm going to start uploading a lot of these news stories that go around that are being published about Tim Ballard because a lot of these things, especially from the last time, they tend to, I don't know, disappear. So I think it's good to just kind of keep a record, keep a tab, and it'll keep us up to date too. So let me know what you think down in the comment section below. And as always, love always wins. You are proof of this. Justice for Tylee, Charles, Tammy, JJ, and Joe.